10 reasons why Bitcoin will never go to zero. I can't believe I have to do this video again. Here we are, Q1 of 2025, and I still have to talk to people about why Bitcoin will never, ever go to zero. So here we go. And by the way, I double checked all of these already with ChatGPT. Number one, global adoption and institutional investment. So major institutions like Tesla and MicroStrategy and traditional banks and financial institutions, which you'll see more about later in this video, have all invested in Bitcoin. And I'm talking governments, multiple governments across the world. When a government chooses to invest in Bitcoin, that's a ginormous step, okay? Number two, the ETFs and regulations of Bitcoin and the crypto industry have further legitimized Bitcoin, and this happened years and years ago. Number three, decentralized network and overall network security. So Bitcoin's decentralized nature prevents any one single entity from controlling it or shutting it down, thus making it radically different from every other financial instrument and financial currency out there. Number four, and this is one of the biggest ones, scarcity and the limited supply. So there is only ever going to be 21 million Bitcoin ever. It has a fixed supply and it is not being renewed, and it cannot be inflated like fiat currency. So no one central authority can decide to print more money and issue more. Number five, the mining industry and the economic incentives for them. Miners invest billions of dollars in hardware, thus increasing the price of major stocks, as you know, like AMD and Nvidia. And this infrastructure secures Bitcoin as a profitable investment and an industry that continues to grow and thrive. Next, Bitcoin as a hedge against inflation, and this is massive. Inflation has been totally blown out of proportion and absolutely jeopardized the lives of billions of people all over the world due to hyperinflation. When I was in Mexico in COVID in 2021 and 2022, I saw hyperinflation as a natural next step to what's coming after all that money printing that happened in COVID. Bitcoin is a hedge against inflation. It has been proven and demonstrated its ability to rise despite inflation, and actually technology produces deflation, which Bitcoin is a technology, thus producing deflation, bringing down the cost of things like transfers and fees in banking. Next, a global remittance use case. So people in unstable economies in other countries across the world where it's difficult and costly to make cross-border transactions and payments, Bitcoin allows them to do it quickly and easily for very little cost, and from the power of their cell phone, which everyone has, billions of cell phones on planet Earth for billions of people. Next, continuous development and innovation. The Bitcoin ecosystem continues to improve with faster and faster solutions like the Lightning Network and Taproot, recent upgrades to the overall system and process, improving the scalability and efficiency of the network. Next, widespread public and private sector interest. So many institutions that are huge global payment processors are using Bitcoin and are adopting Bitcoin, allowing people to transact within it. So you can send money or pay for a house or a car or groceries or anything like that, or even just pay for regular goods and services and buying things in like craft and art stores at different retailers. Also, PayPal and Square both make it easy to use Bitcoin, and governments are exploring, of course, this Bitcoin asset class as a reserve. Right now, the Trump government, it's all the rage, it's all the news. We don't know if it's going to happen, but that they're even talking about it just makes it even more legitimate. And by the way, other countries have already done it. Next, resilience to past crashes. Bitcoin has survived multiple market crashes from 2011, 2013, 2017, 2021. Even in COVID, the price has always recovered. Each bear market leads to a more stronger and mature ecosystem for Bitcoin and the overall crypto asset class. By the way, if you are needing help of understanding more of Bitcoin, why it will never go to zero and why you should consider adding it to your asset class and portfolio, then take my online course in the link below. Everything you need to know about Bitcoin in 2 hours. Next, psychological and cultural impacts. Bitcoin is not just a currency, it represents a financial freedom from the current centralized structure that most countries and governments employ. There's a psychological affiliation and understanding at the deep consciousness level of supply and demand. Bitcoin addresses this. The very nature of the fact of supply and demand means that people understand when things have scarcity, they have more value. Doesn't matter if it's an airdrop from your friend's latest NFT or if it's your favorite designer's new t-shirts and jeans that come out. Everyone understands that things that have scarcity have inherent value. It's just a deeply inherited psychological belief at the collective consciousness level. Next, also Bitcoin reduces the supply of coins issued every 4 years in an event called the halving, thus again producing deflation, preventing inflation, and reducing the supply and the available quantity out into the marketplace, thus making what is available more valuable. Overall, Bitcoin is a very sound technological investment and a new asset class, which is still new, although incredibly secure due to the points listed previously. Pay attention to the video, watch it again, consider buying some Bitcoin for yourself, research the cryptocurrency asset class, take my course down in the link below. Everything you need to know about Bitcoin in less than 2 hours. Yes, of course, Bitcoin does experience volatility, but it is an invincible product that can help you become financially indestructible. And it is extraordinarily unlikely for Bitcoin to ever go to zero. The only way it would ever go to zero is if the entire internet and the entire computing system as we know it globally, online, shuts down and goes to zero. There will always be assets and Bitcoin in cold storage, which is hidden away, locked away, tucked away forever because its value just increases over time. If you like this content, then click like and subscribe for more.